Nope. Yeah, right there.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Charlotte's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He'll take it himself. And the 49ers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Francis. Catch in the middle, it's Hopkins. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Vaughn, close to the marker, it's Vaughn. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The 49ers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback back at the 43.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the 49ers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The 49ers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's McGee. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I think early in the game, you can really set the tone. You got the completion. You set up a manageable fourth down situation. Do I want to be aggressive? Do I want to show them I'm willing to go for it on fourth down? I got a great opportunity right here.
Oh. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Francis. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Ready to fire from the pistol. Trying play action. Fires left.
Oh no.
Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll get another snap here in the first quarter.
I fucked that all up.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
I fucked that all up.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Illegal man downfield.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the old lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. Dropping back, it's Francis. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got his man on the right. Touchdown 49ers. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Yeah, shit.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reader. It's a running room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Covey. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, they couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football.
Touchdown, Northwestern! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping down the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Wildcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Francis. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Touchdown, Niners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Always got that fucking...
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like,
oh, and the extra point is blocked.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime, trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's it wide. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? He gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Charlotte. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
and this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 13 over the Bluebirds.
From the gun, the ground game.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Anderson with the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same. There he goes! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. to fire on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the defense settled in to stop.
Enumeration option is set off.
For a short gain.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Back up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Francis. Makes the catch. It's Roach.
What are we doing?
14 after that grab.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely center cut. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the 49ers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
Thank you for the extra 2.
There to the 32.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him.
Oh, my fucking God. Fuck!
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And nobody hold the fucking blocks anymore.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They'll run for it.
Yeah, bitch.
He has enough to move the chains.
Should not
Northwestern
be
moving the ball expeditiously.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, fourth down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. He's got it, first down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. Try to barge their way in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
Jesus Christ.
No good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Through the air, it's Francis. The throw to the outside is complete.
Where are you?
Right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something good.
Fuck!
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Using his legs, it's Edwards. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead in third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete
Get the fuck
pass
out of
caused
here.
by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
How about now and how about now?
Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The 49ers will punt this one away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. It's been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Wants to go up top on first down. But it's incomplete.
Fuck!
Ball on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're going back to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run.
Going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football. And
Forward! Forward! Forward!
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback running on the draw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for space. It's Reeder. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play downhill, and they come flying.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the tailback. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. trying to surprise him with the pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up by 32 over the Judicials. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Escapes trouble. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement and emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Hard-hitting tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what...
Welcome to Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Northwestern's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Reeder. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is a money play on third and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern.
No bones about it on that third down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles, going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Eastern Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Lofts one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Takes the handoff. It's Kruger. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense.
My team is so flippin'.
Takes the handoff. It's Kruger. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Snagged out of the air. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Bring in the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the counter. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with the lone back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wagner. It's a seam wide open. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Reeder. At the 45 on his way. Oh, a lot of space.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Eastern Michigan going fast. To the air, it's Boyd. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gets it to him on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Lining up for the PAT. Nothing prettier, nothing more indefensible than the perfect throw and catch, and that's what that was.
So nothing more frustrating if you're a defender, because that play is one of the hardest plays to stop. I can be in great position, but a greatly thrown ball and a great athlete out wide, I'm in great position, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I still lose the battle.
This drive will open from the 15. On the ground, it's Kruger. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 30. Fires one high and deep. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot
We here.
in this running back.
Started sluggish, started off slow, but we're here.
Two rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get
I've never seen anything like that. That was... If it wasn't for a CPU, I'd give the guy a credit, but, okay.
Speed, and if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags, you know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Pulls it in, the first down and more. He puts him in business. The 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds some fresh air. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They think there's room to run to the right here. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Eastern Michigan going fast. Looking to pass, it's Boyd. Working that wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The option look. Quick toss. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for room, it's Reeder. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Hands it off. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Eagles want to move quickly.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They'll try to run for it. Wide open spaces. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 8 over South Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Rush is on him. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
this is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Boyd. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the run, it's Reader. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to ride this running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The handoff keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They'll immediately call timeout. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turns it on at midfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He leaves it with his back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Scrambling away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order